Well, Undertaker's retired. That's sad. Very sad. I love Undertaker, respect the hell out of him. Before I start my WrestleMania 33 review, just want to say thank you, Taker. You're the man. Anyways, here we go now. WrestleMania poll. Rate tonight's WrestleMania 33. Dirty glasses. Anyways. Rate tonight's WrestleMania 33. Review. Not review. Rate the show. What am I saying? I'm lost. I'm drained. I'm tired. My eyes hurt. And probably staring at Twitter. My eyes probably hurt because I stared at Twitter for probably over 6 hours. Anyways, WrestleMania 33 is over. It's in the books. It's a very long show. I think longer than last year. Went probably 7 hours. But whatever. I don't got to do anything tomorrow. So I'm going to stay up. And probably watch some of WrestleMania back. Especially the Hardy Boys. It's my Jeff Hardy shirt. Still representing the Hardys. Broken Hardys appeared. That was awesome. So here's my WrestleMania poll. Rate tonight's WrestleMania 33. 35% gave it an A. 41% gave it a B+. 15% gave it a C+. 9% gave it a D. The show was not a D. It was not an F or a D. And if you think it was, you're stupid. So there's my poll. I'll read the results again before I'm finished. So first we had the kickoff match. WrestleMania kickoff, which started at 4 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. 4 p.m. is when I started watching. On the network at 4 p.m. And I don't know what time it is now. I think it's 11:30 or something. Or whatever. It's after 11. So, the WrestleMania kickoff, the first match was Neville, Austin Aries for the Cruiserweight Championship. It was very good, very entertaining. Aries, at one point, during the end of the match, hit a 450 splash. And Neville kicked out of that. Kicked out of the 450 splash. And then during Aries locked on his submission, his finisher, that submission, I forget what it's called, but then Neville grabbed him by the eyes, started eye gouging him, ripping at his eye, fish hooking his eye, ripping at his eye, trying to tear his eyeball out of his head. Of course, we know Neville went after the eye because that was a smart thing to do. That was a great heel move because Aries had that eye socket injury where he was out for a couple months and couldn't be cleared to wrestle. So Neville goes after his injured eye, rakes his eyes, and he's pulling at it. So that breaks a submission, and then Neville, after eye hooking him, he gets Aries knocked down, laid out. Neville goes up for the red arrow. Red arrow, 1, 2, 3. Neville wins and retains the Cruiserweight title. Now this match, because it's on the first hour of the kickoff, the entire ring had sun on it. And I believe it's 90 degrees today in Orlando. So those guys had to be really hot. That would suck, trying to wrestle in the sun. Even though they had to do it, and I also feel bad for some of the fans that had to sit in the bright-ass sun, because that'd be annoying. So Neville retains. I predicted Aries would retain, but I was dead wrong. And I'm okay with that. Aries not winning, I'm okay with it, because he'll win it in the future. So far my predictions, I'm 0 for 1. Up next, we had another kickoff match. It was the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Andre the Giant Battle Royal was match number 2 of the kickoff, kicking off the second hour of the WrestleMania kickoff. And it was also on USA Network, if you didn't watch it on the network. Andre Battle Royal, I think the Usos were in it. I don't remember seeing them, but they might have been in it. American Alpha is in it. Tyler Breeze, Fandango, Mojo Rawlings, Sami Zayn, Braun Strowman, Big Show, the big hairy fat guy from NXT, from Sanity. He was in it. I forget his name. What the hell is his name? Damon, or something like that. Anyways, I'm sorry if I seem tired, because I am. It was a very long show. And I'll try not to make this review that long, but it'll probably go over 40 minutes. So I'm just warning you now, if you want to turn it off, go ahead. Anyways, Andre Battle Royal. The final four were Sami Zayn. And they showed Rob Gronkowski of the New England Patriots in the front row. That was obviously done to promote WrestleMania. WrestleMania, I'm sure, will be on SportsCenter and get promoted because Gronkowski was there and he got involved. Jinder Mahal, Sami Zayn, Damon, the NXT guy from Sanity, and Mojo Rawlings were the final four. Jinder Mahal goes to the outside, gets a drink, takes Gronkowski's drink from him, throws it at him. So that pissed off Gronk. He took his shirt off. He had a tank top on, wife beater. And he jumps over the guardrail, and a stupid security woman right away starts stopping him. Why would you stop him? That's going to get a lot of hype. Gronkowski climbing in the ring is going to get shown over and over on like every sports report. It's probably going to be shown that he got involved at WrestleMania. So it's good promotion. And it'll be played over and over and over again by the sports and nationwide media. Probably worldwide. Because WrestleMania is covered like a worldwide event. So Gronkowski gets in the ring. It's down to Gronkowski gets in there, gets in a 3-point stance, drills Jinder Mahal, knocks him out of the ring, I believe, with a tackle type move. And anyways, came down to Mojo Rawlings and I think the big guy from NXT. Big Show got eliminated very quickly. That is sad because he said this is his last WrestleMania. He's retiring soon. Mark Henry was in there. He got eliminated. Braun Strowman. Why do I look angry? Because Braun Strowman was in there and he got eliminated. That was stupid as hell. To eliminate Braun Strowman, he was my prediction to win it all. But no, he got eliminated just so Gronkowski and Mojo could get their moment together in the ring so they could get a ton of promotion after the event. That's why Mojo won, because he's good friends with the Gronk. I have nothing against Gronk. The guy's a great player. I fear that the guy might never be able to play 10 games in the NFL again without being injured, but that's a different story. Mojo won because I believe he's friends with Gronkowski. That's why he won. Gronkowski was in the ring at the end celebrating, and instead of Zack Ryder being one of the hype bros, Gronkowski was the other hype bro tonight with Mojo Rawlings. Mojo Rawlings wins the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Kind of surprising he won, but not really. When you saw them show Gronk in the first row, you knew Mojo was probably winning. At least that's what I thought. So, and by the way, this was Corey Graves' first WrestleMania, getting to call it as a commentator. That's awesome. Sadly, very sadly, Mauro Ranallo was not there to call WrestleMania. That sucks. That sucks. Big time. But I hope he's feeling better. I hope he's 100% healthy. And I hope Mauro Ranallo's back sooner rather than later. The guy's a great announcer. He's one of my favorites in WWE, along with Corey Graves. So the next kickoff, the third match of the kickoff show was for the Intercontinental Championship. The Intercontinental Championship match was moved to the kickoff. Why? Well, because the SmackDown Women's title match was not moved to the kickoff. It was part of the pay-per-view event. So they had to push in the match on the kickoff. I didn't really care. I wasn't upset that the Intercontinental title match was moved to the kickoff. I didn't care it was moved. I wanted Corbin to win. I thought Corbin should win, but no, he lost. Because WWE are stupid idiots sometimes. And my God, I can't understand. The only reason Ambrose won, the only reason I can think of is because the guy's been on the road for 3-4 years straight, has not been injured, has not asked for any time off. Ambrose has been a workhorse for the company. He's not turned down anything. He's not turned down to do any promotion for the company. And as I said, he hasn't been injured. And Ambrose is number one out of everybody on the roster. Ambrose is number one at appearing at events. He sets a record. He holds a record for appearing at like just about every house show event and not taking any time off basically for the last 3-4 years. So Ambrose was probably rewarded for being such a workaholic, workhorse, working nonstop, not getting injured, and being really reliable. Ambrose has been super reliable for WWE, so I guess they wanted to reward him with a WrestleMania victory, so he got it. Ambrose is still Intercontinental Champion. As I said, he probably was rewarded for being on the road so long and not taking any time off and not asking for any time off. And I still think Corbin got screwed and should have won the title. That was just stupid that Corbin did not win the title. Maybe he'll win it at the next SmackDown pay-per-view. Because Corbin should be Intercontinental Champion, damn it. He should be before SummerSlam, in my opinion. So Ambrose still the Intercontinental Champ. Now to the pay-per-view. I did a live reaction for AJ, Shane McMahon. Check it out in my live reactions playlist for WrestleMania 33, AJ, Shane McMahon. It was a fun live reaction to do. It was a fun match. It was very good. You had a couple high spots, a couple weapons were involved, a couple tables got broken because the referee was knocked out for a while. So it was a fun match to watch. It wasn't a 100% pure wrestling match. It wasn't a wrestling classic by any means at all. It was not a wrestling classic, but it was exciting. And it was a fun match to watch. I enjoyed it. AJ Styles gets a win. Shane McMahon missed an elbow drop off the top, went through the announcer's table, and then Shane McMahon did a shooting star press. That was insane. I can't believe he pulled it off. And he missed the shooting star. That had to hurt like hell. I can't believe Shane is like 48 years old. I can't believe he can even do a shooting star. That's damn impressive. That's like Terry Funk at 60 years old doing a moonsault, what Shane McMahon did. But a shooting star press is harder than a moonsault. I would be scared to death. I could never do a shooting star press. I'd be too scared. So AJ wins. He wins with a phenomenal forearm. Like it should be, AJ Styles wins and goes over Shane McMahon in AJ Styles' first ever WrestleMania victory. I was very happy for AJ, and it was an exciting match. It was better than I expected. Up next, we had the second match at WrestleMania for the U.S. title. It was pretty damn good. It wasn't the best match of the show. In my opinion, it did not steal the show, but it was a very good U.S. title. Kevin Owens wins the U.S. title. During it, Jericho got a Walls of Jericho put on him by Kevin Owens. That was pretty cool. Then Owens did his pop-up powerbomb on Y2J, But then later on, Jericho, out of another pop-up powerbomb, Jericho countered it and hit a code breaker. But Owens then kicked out. That sucked because I wanted Jericho to win. But whatever. I predicted Kevin Owens would win, and he did. Kevin Owens, your new U.S. champion. I don't know who he's going to feud with. I don't know. Maybe Finn Balor will fight Owens over the U.S. title. I don't know. So Owens is the new U.S. champion. That's the first title of the night that changed hands. And a couple titles would change hands at WrestleMania 33. Up next, we had the women's fatal 4-way elimination. Bayley defending against Charlotte, Nia Jax, Sasha Banks. My girl, Sasha Banks, the boss, did not win, and she did not turn heel. That's what I think of, her not turning heel. I hope she turns heel on tomorrow's Raw after WrestleMania. Please turn heel, Sasha, and WWE, please turn her heel already. I've been waiting and waiting for that. Sasha, she's been a face long enough. Her and Bayley playing together that they're friends, I don't like it. I want Sasha to turn on Bayley and beat her down. So this fatal 4-way was kind of odd. The booking was weird because you had Nia Jax, of course, got triple teamed a lot of the match. Three of the four horsewomen triple teamed her most of the match, and then they eliminated her out of the match. All three of them covered Nia Jax. That was pretty awesome. So Nia Jax is gone first. Then it's down to Charlotte, Bayley, and Sasha, like it should have been in the first place. Sasha at one point hit a flip over the top onto Bayley. That was awesome. Then Charlotte went up to the top and hit a corkscrew moonsault. That was insanity. I don't know how Charlotte does that, but she's a great athlete. She's fantastic. And I did a live reaction for Bayley, Charlotte, Sasha, Nia, Fatal 4-Way Elimination. I did a live reaction. Check that out in my live reaction playlist. Because I enjoyed doing that and watching a match and doing a live reaction. That corkscrew moonsault, damn impressive. No other female in the company can do that. Nobody can do what Charlotte does. But Sasha and Bayley, they're awesome. They're great on their own right, and they do their own stuff very good. So Charlotte, after the corkscrew moonsault, she tries to rip off the second turnbuckle and expose it. It was kind of exposed, and then Sasha and Charlotte are going at it, and Charlotte throws Sasha rolled her up and got pushed out of the pin, and then her face hit the exposed turnbuckle, and Sasha acted like she was knocked out. So she was knocked out from that. And then Charlotte covers her. 1, 2, 3. And Sasha's gone. Just like that. I don't know what to think of that. I didn't like that finish. I didn't like that being the way that Sasha got eliminated. I thought it was stupid and lame. But Sasha was eliminated, sadly. I actually predicted, go back, watch my WrestleMania 33 predictions. In my predictions, I actually predicted Bayley would retain because I thought she would. And I was right. So I was happy about being right, but I still wanted Sasha to win. If not Sasha, then Charlotte, but it didn't happen. Bayley retains with a Macho Man elbow drop off the top. And after the match, Bayley looked very emotional, very happy because she was living her dream. So that was very cool. So Macho Man elbow drop. Bayley wins, defeating Charlotte with a flying elbow drop off the top. It's a nice tribute to the, ooh yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage. I could do a better Macho Man impression if my voice wasn't sore because I did a lot of live reactions tonight. So, Bayley retains. Up next, we had, what was the match up next? The fourth match of WrestleMania. What the hell was it? Tag team titles. The Raw Tag Team Championship Triple Threat Ladder Match. Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson defending the Brothers. Guess they're calling them the Brothers now. Or the Good Brothers, or something like that. That's a pretty funny name, the Good Brothers. I don't even know if that's their tag team name. I just heard that somewhere. Maybe it is, I forget. So the Good Brothers, I'll just call them the Good Brothers. Formerly the Club, Anderson and Gallows defending against Cesaro and Sheamus. Also defending against Enzo and Cass. Enzo and Cass had an epic promo before the match, and there was an epic SAWFT soft by the crowd. Probably the biggest soft ever in WWE history. Biggest soft chant ever. That was pretty cool. That was great to hear. And that got me hyped up. Enzo on the mic before a match at WrestleMania. If that doesn't get you hyped up, then you're dead inside. So I was hyped up after Enzo cut his promo. And then, before the match started, the New Day comes out. And the New Day did come out to start WrestleMania. They cut a short promo. It wasn't very long. And by the way, the woman, I forget her name, but she did the national anthem. She was very good. She could sing. Some fans started booing her when they announced her. That's stupid because she didn't really ask to be at a wrestling event, at a WWE show. I doubt she is even a fan. I don't know if she is. If she is, cool. That's cool. She sung the national anthem, or America the Beautiful, one or the other. And she sung it good. I thought she did a good job, and she looked damn good. And she has a great rack. That is a perfect 10 if I've ever seen one before. And they did look real, by the way. So now that I'm off her fantastic looking rack, I'm sorry any female friends of mine that are watching this, I'm sorry for saying that, but as a guy, that's what I saw. Her fantastic boobs. I'm sorry. I'm a guy. Anyways. But they were fantastic. My goodness. Now that's all I can picture in my head is her boobs. Anyways. Triple threat. About to start. New Day comes out. The host of WrestleMania. They say, wait. There has been a fourth team added to this triple threat ladder match, and right away the crowd started popping, getting excited. Crowd started chanting delete right away when the New Day announced there is a fourth team. I knew it was Matt and Jeff Hardy. I knew it. Of course they couldn't call them the Broken Hardys. That sucks. But hopefully they'll, in court, whenever Matt defeats them in court, and I believe he will, I believe Matt has a trademark for his Broken Hardy character and Broken Matt character and the Broken Hardys. So Impact, you're going to lose in court. If it's going to court, you're going to lose to the Hardys. Or you're going to lose to Matt Hardy. You're stupid for suing Matt Hardy and threatening a cable company to not show the Ring of Honor pay-per-view they were on. And you're really stupid for letting the Hardys go. If you didn't want their characters to go, if you didn't want Matt and Jeff to go away, why didn't you offer them a better fucking contract? You stupid idiots. You're damn stupid. You're going to let them go, and then you're going to fight with them and try to sue them. And try to say, we own the trademarks, we own everything the Broken Hardys did. Nobody else, no other company can use it. Fuck you, Impact, for letting them not use the Broken Hardys characters. I don't know why they couldn't use them, but they didn't. Doesn't matter. All that matters is Matt and Jeff Hardy came out at WrestleMania and appeared. They wrestled in the triple threat fatal four-way ladder match for the Raw Tag Team titles. It was fucking awesome. It was so awesome to see the Hardys back at WrestleMania. Coming back, welcome home, Matt and Jeff Hardy. Got to represent with this Jeff Hardy shirt. Welcome back to the WWE Hardys. I give you an air hug. Welcome back. I don't know what else to say. I was so happy. So happy to see the Hardys up here and be on the show. They were super over. They got the biggest pop of the night. Biggest reaction of the night. Fans are going, delete, delete. Then Brother Nero chant started. That was awesome. And towards the end of the match, you had Anderson running up the ladder at Enzo. Enzo almost got the titles down, but Anderson stopped him, got him off the ladder. And then Matt Hardy hit a twist of fate off the ladder onto Anderson. That was awesome. Awesome twist of fate. So then you had two ladders on the outside set up, and Cesaro and Sheamus were laid out on both of them. I don't know if Sheamus' ladder was a gimmick ladder because it didn't break. Only Cesaro's ladder broke. I'm sure it was a gimmick ladder, and it should be, because you don't need Jeff Hardy getting really hurt trying to go through a real ladder. Anyways, it's a giant ladder, like 20 feet. Might have been 25 feet, I don't know, but it was like 18-foot ladder, 20-foot ladder. Jeff Hardy climbs up it, does a swanton through Cesaro. The ladder breaks. Sheamus is still laid out on it. He looks injured. And then after that swanton through Cesaro, through the ladder, Matt Hardy's up on the ladder, takes the titles down. The Hardys are the new Raw Tag Team Champions. It was fantastic. I hope they can use their Broken Hardy characters. I hope they show up within, I don't know, within the next 3 months, because they're calling them the Hardys. They played their old Hardy Boys music. I didn't have a problem with that. And they had to call them the Hardys and the Hardy Boys. Who cares? Everybody, every wrestling fan knows who they are. They're Matt and Jeff Hardy. And they deserved that pop. They deserve to be welcomed back. And they deserve to be in the big leagues again. And to retire in the company that made them famous. Welcome back, Matt and Jeff Hardy. So they're the new tag team champions of Raw. They deleted. They deleted all their teams. All the teams on Raw, they deleted. It was awesome. That was probably one of the highlights of this WrestleMania. Definitely one of the highlights. Seeing the Hardys up here made the grade, my rating go way up. Seeing them on WrestleMania. Up next we had, where was I, or where am I? Tag team titles was 4th. Up next was, let's see, the 5th match was, what the hell was it? What was it? The 5th match of the night was, God almighty, I'm lost. John Cena, mixed tag. That's what it was. Up next was a mixed tag match between John Cena and Nikki against Miz and Maurice. I thought this would be a lot better. The match was pretty damn boring to me. Very boring. The crowd was not that into it because they were probably blown up from seeing the Hardys. So the Hardys kind of ruined the mixed tag match for me. They kind of ruined it. Because I didn't care for Miz and Maurice in the mixed tag. I didn't care for the match. Even though Miz is still pretty awesome as a heel. John Cena and Nikki win. And after it, Cena started cutting a promo. Talking about, I've loved you. I don't know. Saying, remember when I kept that secret from you for a year ago or something. And Cena says, I love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And Cena started getting real. I mean, I don't think this was just a storyline for the reality show Total Bellas. I don't think this was just, it wasn't just made up. That's what I'm trying to say. I believe Cena and Nikki will be married. When, I don't know. Cena's been with her, I don't know, 3 years maybe, I think, 3-4 years, or 2.5 years, I'm not sure. Probably, or I don't know, Total Diva's been going on like 3-4 years. So Cena and Nikki, they've been together probably 4 years, maybe 5, I don't know, because I don't follow how long they've been together. Anyway, Cena proposes to Nikki. I was pretty damn surprised that he did that. And good for him. Good for them. They're going to be married. They seem like a good couple, even though Cena's insane with all those goddamn house rules. That's mentally ill to have all those house rules. That's my opinion. I know the guy has to have a schedule. In his life, every day has to be structured in a schedule. But dude has way too many fucking rules. Like, take off your shoes when you get in my house. Take off your shoes. You gotta go to bed at 8 o'clock. You gotta wake up at 7 p.m., 6 p.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. We will have family dinners every night at, I don't know, 6 p.m. And you gotta go to bed at 8 p.m. And then Cena says, to everybody, he's talking to Johnny Ace, he's talking to Bella's mom, he's talking to Daniel Bryan, he's talking to Brie Bella, he's talking to his own girlfriend, Nikki Bella. And he made her sign a damn contract. That's fucking ridiculous. Anyways, I don't know if that was real. Cena, you're fucked up for making her sign a contract. That's fucked up. But whatever. The guy's afraid, I guess, she was going to try to get his money, even though they weren't married. Anyway, Nikki can make her own money. She's made her own money in WWE. She doesn't really need Cena's money, even though the guy probably spoils her. So then Cena says, and this was during Total Bellas, all those damn house rules, he goes, and at dinners, you must dress up every single dinner. Stupid. That's stupid. Taking off your shoes, that's stupid. And at one point, because I did watch Total Bellas when it came out, for some reason. Anyways. Daniel Bryan, Brie Bella started digging up his lawn and, like, pounding sticks and into his grass and tearing it up. I think they wanted to build a vegetable garden or something, and Cena got pissed. Or not that pissed, but he was like, don't be doing stuff without asking me or telling me. That was pretty funny, though. Enough about Total Bellas. Cena, I don't know if it's for Total Bellas, but I think he's going to marry her in real life. Maybe it's just a storyline. I doubt it. Because why the fuck would you ask someone to marry you on a pay-per-view event? I don't think it was that fake. So good for them. I'm happy for them. And Cena and Nikki win, by the way. The match was garbage. The match was boring as hell. Up next, maybe it felt boring because I just saw the Hardys. I don't know. But the match was pretty weak, pretty soft, and pretty garbage. Now, up next was the 6th match of the night, which was... trying to find it in my notes. Seth Rollins making his return against the Game Triple H. Stephanie Triple H had a pretty cool entrance. A whole bunch of cops on bikes. And they were on a motorcycle also. So they had a cool entrance. I did a live reaction to Seth Rollins, Triple H. I did a live reaction to that WrestleMania match. Go back, watch it in my live reactions playlist. So Rollins, Triple H, it was pretty damn good. I enjoyed it. Rollins... looking at my notes here, I didn't write anything down for Rollins Triple H, but I remember some stuff. Anyways, it was a good match. Rollins was not 100%. the guy was getting his leg and knee attacked a lot with chairs, and Triple H was clipping his leg. A lot of counters to the pedigree. Triple H tried a pedigree. Rollins would counter it. Then Triple H would counter. Then Rollins would counter it. Then Triple H would counter it. Then Rollins was going to hit him with a pedigree, and Triple H took his leg out at one point. Triple H also put a chair on Rollins' bad knee and stomped it a couple times. That was pretty cool. Then Triple H put a leg lock on Rollins on the outside. He was trying to pull weapons out from under the ring, and he pulled the sledgehammer out. That was pretty cool. Then Triple H got a hold of the sledgehammer. Rollins got a hold of the sledgehammer. A table got set up at ringside. And then Stephanie got up on the apron. And Stephanie was holding Rollins back. And Rollins broke out. Triple H almost punched and nailed Stephanie. That would have been awesome. But he didn't. He stopped. He turns around, gets pushed into Stephanie. Stephanie gets pushed off the apron, takes a back bump through a table at ringside. That was awesome. So, pretty damn good match. Wasn't the best match of the show, but it was very good, very entertaining. And Rollins, when he's 100%, him and Triple H could even have better matches. So Rollins wins with a pedigree. Pedigree to Triple H, using his own finisher against him. Seth Rollins wins up next. And no interference. I was really surprised, no run-ins or interference. No run-ins from Finn Balor or Samoa Joe or Kevin Owens. No run-in from Kurt Angle. I would have loved to see that, but it didn't happen. No interference except for Stephanie interfering. And it didn't even help because she went through a table. And that was glorious. Up next was the 7th match of the night was the WWE Championship. Bray Wyatt defending against Randy Orton. This match felt short and just, I wasn't that into it. I thought Bray should retain. He did not, sadly. And the ring kept showing. First they put all these lights on the ring and there's a whole bunch of worms and maggots. That was creepy and disgusting. And then it went out and the lights came back on. The crowd started chanting. That was creepy. That was creepy. That was pretty funny. And then the lights went out again and the ring was... Then there were like cockroaches, some type of bugs. That was nasty and disturbing. And vile. Made me want to vomit. I hate bugs. Oh, I hate them. Anyways. So then... Bray was in control. Most of the match he was pushing Randy Orton, pie-facing him, slapping him, saying, "Get up. Fight me back. What are you going to do?" And Bray looked like he's in control for most of the match, and then RKO out of nowhere. Damn RKO out of nowhere. Randy Orton wins and is the new WWE champion. So we had Kevin Owens win the US title. Hardys win the tag titles. And Randy Orton win the WWE championship. So far we had 3 titles change hands. And we would have a 4th title change hands. Anyways, up next was, after Randy, Bray, I believe, was Goldberg and Brock. Goldberg, Brock Lesnar. I did a live reaction to this match. It was damn exciting watching it. And I enjoyed doing that live reaction for Goldberg versus Brock at WrestleMania. Check it out in my live reactions playlist. So, Brock starts off the match immediately. German suplex. 3 German suplexes. Goldberg went to Suplex City. And I'm surprised he got up. Got up, hit a spear out of nowhere. And then they went outside of the ring. This match is pretty damn exciting. I enjoyed it. I was impressed. I didn't think they would do that much, but they did. And they didn't do a whole bunch of wrestling moves. It wasn't a wrestling match. All it was, and all it should have been, was smash mouth, in your face, spears, suplexes, German suplexes, spears, jackhammers, more spears, more suplexes, F5s, spear through the barricade. That's all I needed to see. I didn't expect to see any wrestling classic. I didn't expect, and we did not see a WrestleMania classic. It was not a WrestleMania classic, but it was in your face, and I enjoyed it. Brock Lesnar did a leapfrog at one point, got up very high, and Brock looked like a beast. Brock impressed me. He looked excited. He looked happy to be there. Brock Lesnar wins, hits a F5, and Goldberg hit a jackhammer, actually, and Brock kicked out. And Goldberg got hit with the F5, did not kick out. So Brock Lesnar wins, is the new Universal Champion. He was holding up the belt. He looked excited. He was jumping around. It was great to see Brock win. Brock, new Universal Champ. I'm excited that the Beast was unleashed and the Beast is back. And he got a pretty damn good reaction. He got a babyface reaction. Goldberg got kind of booed out of the stadium. I hope Goldberg's done. He had a good run. I said on my live reaction, he had a very good run because he was put over big time. He had a great run, but Brock is a beast, and Brock should have won, and I'm glad he won. So Brock wins, my prediction. Up next, we had, I believe it was the Women's Championship, SmackDown Live, 6-pack challenge for the Women's Championship. This match went really fast. It was over really quick because they probably were running way over time. So it went really fast. It was Alexa Bliss defending against Natalya, Becky Lynch, Mickie James, Carmella, and Naomi. 6-pack challenge. It was decent, but it was way too short, and they didn't give them enough time to have an awesome match. It could have been awesome, but they didn't get enough time, sadly. At one point, Natalya locked on a double sharpshooter on Naomi and Carmella. That was cool to see. And then I had to go to the bathroom, and I came back, and Naomi's music was playing. She won the women's title already. So the match was like 5 minutes, maybe longer. New SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi, wins it in her hometown of Orlando. I'm happy for Naomi. Welcome back. I hope you can have a 6-month women's title reign on SmackDown. 6 months or longer. And that was kind of surprising. They put over Naomi in her hometown, which they never do. They never put over talents in their hometown for some reason. I predicted Alexa would retain, but I was wrong. Who cares? Let's move on. Final match. After the SmackDown 6-pack challenge, final match was... Oh man, I'm tired. I'm tired of speaking. I've done 5 live reactions before this review. Anyways, final match, main event, close the show, The Undertaker against Roman Reigns. When I saw Undertaker Reigns closing the show, main eventing it, that right there made me think Undertaker's done. Undertaker wants to retire and hang up the boots. He wants to call it a career. And the dead man has had an epic, legendary career. Probably the greatest superstar in WWE history is The Undertaker. If it's not Undertaker, I would probably have to say Hulk Hogan is number 2, or sadly, I wouldn't put Cena in my... I don't know. Cena's had a great career, but he's been pushed down our throats. Undertaker, number 1. Greatest superstar in WWE history. Number 2, Shawn Michaels. Number 3, Hulk Hogan. I don't know, number 4 would be probably Macho Man. I'd put in there. And Roddy Piper should get put in there. Anyways, Undertaker reigns. Undertaker, when he got in the ring, he rose up from the stage. That was cool. The stage was massive. It was like 85 yards. That's insane. And reportedly, Vince McMahon spent $5 million building it. Or spent $5 million to get it built. Good for him. It's not like he couldn't. Of course he could afford that. So the most expensive stage and the biggest in WrestleMania history, it was huge and it was pretty cool to see. Undertaker Reigns, a match. The match was okay. It wasn't that good. Undertaker got lifted up and speared through the Spanish announce table. Then Taker got back in the ring. He could barely stand. He beat Reigns with a chair a couple times. Taker could barely get up. He started grabbing Roman Reigns by the waist, trying to pull himself up. And then Reigns just pushed him down. Fans didn't like that. And then Roman Reigns does bouncing off the ropes, running back and forth, does a spear. And then 1, 2, 3, Undertaker puts over Roman Reigns. The right thing to do, because I'm pretty sure he's retiring. Then after the match, Reigns gets out of the ring, leaves, and Undertaker's left in the ring. And he's left, he put his jacket on, put his hat back on. He's left in his gear, in his entrance gear, sitting there in his jacket and his hat. And the fans right away giving Undertaker a standing ovation, chanting, "Thank you, Taker, thank you, Taker." I did a live reaction to it, 2 parts, and it was pretty damn sad to watch. Very sad to watch. I'm not talking about sad like somebody's passed. He's not passed. Thank God he's still alive. It was just sad as a fan. Big fan of The Undertaker. The guy was never my favorite wrestler, but I respect the hell out of him. What a career he had. The godfather of WWE, the Phenom. One of the greatest, as I would say, he is number 1. Undertaker is the greatest WWE superstar of all time. The greatest gimmick and the greatest superstar that Vince McMahon ever created, because he created the Undertaker gimmick. And a lot of people thought, a lot of old-timers thought The Undertaker would never get over. They were dead wrong, because they didn't know the guy that was playing it was damn good at it. So Undertaker takes off his gloves, starts taking his gloves off. The fans start getting emotional and can't believe it. Puts his gloves down in the ring. Takes off his jacket, lays his jacket down in the ring. Takes his hat off, lays his hat down in the middle of the ring. Crowd is standing. Not one person left. Everybody standing, giving Taker a round of applause. He deserves it. Giving him a standing ovation. He deserves that. I just want to say thank you, Undertaker. I grew up watching you. You've been on my TV since I was 7 years old. Since I was 7 years old, The Undertaker has been in my life on WWE TV. So it's just sad to see the guy leave. It's very sad to see him leave. Piece of my childhood is gone, because we will never see Undertaker again wrestle in a WWE ring. He's not going to go to any companies. He's not going to go to any other companies. He won't. He would not do that. Plus, he's too beat up. I'm sure he'll work for Vince. He'll probably get a paycheck forever, and he should. Just very sad. Piece of my childhood went away tonight. I hope Undertaker gets a tribute show on Raw tomorrow night. I hope Vince does a tribute show to Undertaker and the entire roster comes out, pays their respect to Undertaker by giving him a standing ovation. And I hope Undertaker comes out and says a few words to the fans tomorrow night on Raw. Or tonight on Raw, whenever you're watching this. I hope he says a few words. But I don't know if he'll break character and want to talk. And I I hope the Raw is a tribute to The Undertaker in his legendary career in WWE. The guy's been on top since 1990 when he came in. He's been on top since WrestleMania 7. He's not been in every main event, but he did have a streak that went 21-0. He's 21-2 now. And his career lasted WrestleMania 7 to WrestleMania 33. Epic, legendary run. 27-year run in the company. Damn impressive. Undertaker, you're the greatest of all time. You're the godfather of WWE. I don't know what that'd make Hogan and Vince. I guess that'd make them great-grandfathers. I don't know what I'm saying, but you're the godfather. You're the fucking man, Undertaker. I respect you more than you'll ever know. And it's sad that we're never going to see The Undertaker wrestle or compete again. Thank you, Taker. Thank you, Taker. This ends my WrestleMania 33 review. Hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at WWE NXT Guy. I'll be back live tweeting Raw after WrestleMania. And like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like my review videos. Also, check out all my WrestleMania live reactions. I'm spent. I'm beat. I'm ready to go to sleep. Bye for now, everybody.